AGQ. Here is a daily chart on it, and it's a daily. And the AGQ is the higher beta between SLV and the AGQ. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 days. Today is the 5th day. It came down, it tested its 200-day simple moving average right here above the 180 handle, and it's popped $20 off of there. It's a much higher beta yield than the SLV. Here is the SLV, and both silvers had 4-day reversals to support levels. This was the major support level with the gap, and this was a major support level with the gap. And you can see the difference in the price betas between the two. Having said that, with the reversal is the safe haven with the new bear market developing is where does these silver trades become like gold trades? Well, I'm sorry to say that on this one, it had the major support level right here. What used to, and it made its bottoms, and it went down, and this is the lower support levels, and the trends had to come back up. We came back up to a high right here at 238, and we reversed down here. That was a big reversal. If you don't think so, the reversal was the high 238.72, the reversal to support level. The low was 181.50, and the current high from that bounce was 205. There was a great short on the AGQ with a huge bounce in the volatility band. The major support level at the 200-day simple moving average. Where does it get in trouble is if it gets into a daily sell signal. The problem is you got the 10-day simple moving average crossing over the 20. That's bearish. Let's get it straight. The other thing that we will take a look at is where that wall of current resistance is. Right over here where that current wall of support was. That's where we're selling off into. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day. Excellent intraday trades. Excellent short opportunities and excellent long opportunities. The negative aspect of it is on the AGQ silver is that these moving averages are going in the wrong direction. Yes, the bottom one is holding support, and that's great. And yes, we haven't gone into a daily sell signal. However, you want to be able to be a short seller because this is that first resistance. This next neckline is going to be right here on AGQ. And that's going to be that 230, that's going to be 217.80. So as we break up through this major wall of resistance, this half daily down bar would be your next major resistance level. We'll watch how it consolidates in the ranges, and it's a very good intraday trade. Very good short on the 5th day with the gap. I will do the SLV video next. Great intraday trading ranges. As I have said, the here's how SLV is trading up $1.57. The AGQ, on the other hand, when you see that, a 193 to a 205, that's the bottom up of that lower end of that gap, coming right up and testing that blue line. And what is that blue line? That blue line is resistance. The 20-week or 20-day is right up here. That's going to be your second resistances, and that's where you sold into that at 205, and it's pulled back $4 off the intraday high right here. Excellent range if you take the close with the gap. So the low end of the gap is 193. Yesterday's closing price was 184. So 184 from the closing price to the high equals $16 move. Great trading intraday. So the great short and the long is that when it didn't break the 200-day simple moving average, you needed to cover your shorts and get long. That's going to be its rising 200-day simple moving average has got strength at support. However, the overhead resistance will remain in this part of the channel. This is going to be the upper next resistance line. The support will remain here. The art of getting the intraday low and entry will use with the SMF trading platform. Once again, bull and bear moves, bear shorts, bull rallies in the AGQ silver. We're going to look moving forward, though, Does that money want to own silver as a safe haven? I wouldn't care if it's the AGQ or the SLV. And the thing about it is, it's a different type of metal than the actual gold itself. But gold has been hitting all-time highs. We're going to carefully monitor these support and resistance levels on an intraday entry and an intraday exit, shorting the high. You have to come up through here. That's your major resistance level, the 10, the 20, and the 100. And the half daily reversal bar 5 days ago, right here. This neckline is your major support area. In that macro, okay, when we take a look at this SLV though, or I mean the AGQ relative to the SLV, this is just the macro part of it. We've got to break through here. When we came all the way over here where we gapped down below here, we came up and we filled that gap 5 days ago and sold off hard. That was a big reversal in the AGQ. We filled it right here and we shorted right there, and now what we're looking for is, does a MACD go into a daily sell signal? It easily could. The percent DS is at 28. That's stronger than yesterday. However, if we do break higher, it's got to be because that risk on trade wants to be here, and where the price of gold is higher, but let's move into the silver trade. That's the risk on and risk off type of thing. In that respect, the intraday art of getting in and out is to short the high, buy the bottom. We will use the SMF platform to demonstrate more with exits and entries with MMTs. So look for those live videos. Once again, there's a lot of work to do, and it's going to be range bound, everybody. I will do the SLV next.